All right, go play with Becky and then maybe a few minutes. I'm gonna tell 3 more stories. Hey guys, so welcome back to another story time on my channel. Today I'm gonna tell you a few really awkward high school stories, or just embarrassing moments from my high school. So for high school, for 9th and 10th grade, I went to a private school. And then 11th grade, my mom removed me a few weeks into the school year, and I went to a public school for that year, and then 12th grade, I was back in that private school. This happened about my senior year. I was walking out of school down a path to go to my mom's car or to find her car, and I noticed this really popular guy waving at me, like literally waving and like really enthusiastically looking at me. So I like look at him and I start waving at him too, and then he walks right past me because he was waving to the girl behind me. I was mortified. And I remember that was the moment I decided that even if I thought somebody was waving at me, I wasn't gonna wave back. I would wait till they approached me and then talk to them, because I never wanted that to happen again. It was so awkward, so awkward. Another awkward story is in 10th grade, the lunch lady made me cry, like legit bawl. So I had my tray of lunch, I don't remember what it was, and I was checking out, and I thought she'd given me the incorrect change, so I mentioned it to her, and she was like, oh, okay. She didn't even count it, she just gave me the change back. And then I went to sit down, and I realized that I had made the mistake. It was my mistake. So I got back up and walked back up to the counter and gave her back the money she'd given me and explained that I was wrong. And she flipped a lid and called me like an entitled, I can't even remember the words that she used. She called me like an entitled rich kid, and I was not rich. Like, my aunt paid for me to go to this school because when you went to 4 years of this high school, you got free tuition to college for 4 years, and it was the only way I knew I would be able to go to college. Like, I was there, I had a pretty big scholarship because of the money that my mom made, and my aunt covered the rest of it. I wasn't rich and I wasn't entitled. That was like so much further from the truth. She literally chewed me out, and I just kind of stood there in shock. And then I just remember like answering or saying okay or apologizing and then walking back to my seat, and I just started like crying, and then I sat down and continued to cry. And my friends like patted me on the back and they asked me what was wrong. I just shook my head and just cried and like hiccuped for a while until I got over it. Whew, that was a really hard day. I don't know why she flipped. There were a lot of rich kids at our school, but I went to like a private Christian high school at that time, so it was a little awkward. But she chewed me out, and I went back to explain the mistake. So another embarrassing moment is that I decided I think it was my senior year, to be adventurous and to join the theater club. And we were putting on Beauty and the Beast, and I think I was a picture frame. I didn't get a major part at all. And of course, I had like 3 lines, and I forgot one of them on stage. Even though I knew it, we rehearsed it and everything, like I knew my lines, I just forgot it. It wasn't fun. It was awful. I'm never doing theater again. So my school we had uniforms. It was like a pair of khaki pants you could wear, or they had a little pleated skirt that went down to your knee, and like a polo with a crew collar. And well, khaki pants are not so great when you're 16, 17, 18, and you just started your period, and you don't know what you're doing, and you bleed through your pad. This happened to me 2 or 3 times in high school, and there would be a red spot on my bum from where I bled through my pad. It was mortifying. Just thinking about it now is making me like, if you're wondering, I do not in any way miss high school. So I have a bunch of other embarrassing stories from high school. I'll have to make another installment of this, but I will see you guys later. Bye.